Hello there, and welcome to the third Kenshi Mine tutorial. I've had to redo this video multiple times now. Multiple times because the video editor or video recorder makes my stuff go like that, and because of that it ruins the video when it does it mid-video. Also, it would not upload to YouTube for some stupid reason, so here I am, doing it for like the third time for you guys. However, in this tutorial, if you just want to know, I will be covering armor and the global game settings. As well, before we start, make sure you full screen this and probably turn it to 720 or 1080, whatever the option is, because it's probably going to look shitty. Anyways, let's get to it. First of all, you obviously have to open up your mod, go to your items, and go to armor. Now, look through the list of armor, and when you see any armor you like, say like the med plate there, the medium lead plate, you just want to go on duplicate it. Go to the copy, open it up, and rename it whatever the frig you want. So let's just call it med plate red. There you go. Now, the reason why you should copy it is so that you don't have to screw around with the inventory images or anything like that, as well as the miscellaneous. It'll already be there. However, the things that you should change are the skills, skill bonus, and stats bonus, or stats. Skills bonus, meaning how fast you'll level up your athletics, combat skill, or combat speed multiplier, because that is an effect in the game now. Before this was not here, and ever since Kenshi got updated a while ago, athletics can now be trained. Train's really slow, but it can be trained. Let's just say that. Stats, to give you a basic rundown, if you turn any of these 0.7s or whatever into a 1 like that, it is perfect. It means that you're taking no damage. As you can see here, tends to always be very low. Damage reduction effect. 1 being perfect, 0 being nothing. That pretty much means everything. Now, we'll move on to one of the most important parts of any modding section in Kenshi. These parts, because usually it has different stuff. First of all, we can see the kind of material it's made of. Really, it doesn't matter. It usually just changes the color. And over here, we can see the parts it covers. Obviously, if you come up here, you can add more parts that can cover more materials, or color, which what we're going to do. Color, we can have gray, gold, black, red, and many other colors. I think if you just keep it whatever, it goes white. I don't really know. I can't get it white. But there is some white colored things. So let's make it red. Now, as you know, 2 is always meaning a chance. Usually, anyways. Or maybe it's 3. No, it's probably 2. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Well, that's usually how you make armor. Of course, make sure to always save after every change because it can crash. Well, actually, I've never had this construction crash on me, but you have to save every one of your changes. If you hit the X button, it's not changed. It does not autosave. Now let's move to the global game settings. The global game settings are pretty much the commands for the game, like telling it how to do what and what to do this and whatever. You start off with your basic stuff, global constraints, obviously, your string ID, most as if you won't even know. Won't know and won't need to know. However, block success, you're probably going to want to see. As you can see, you can change your block success as well as how your block will be affected by if you're stronger or weaker by a enemy. So if you're 10 levels above an enemy in block, I guess, you get an 12 bonus. If you're minus 10 to that guy, like he's level 20 and you're level 10, you're getting minus 15. Wow. Anyways, we can then move on to the building section. Currently, there's only production speed. You can change that to whatever you want. So you want your buildings to be done in like a flash. You can change your combat balance. You can change the factors in which you can attack. As you can see here, you can see the mathematical equations. You can follow that as a guideline. I don't really know what this does, but so far it says maximum number of attacks at once. I guess that's like your combo hit. I know he does 3 combos. I guess you can change that to 4 or 5, whatever. But you don't want him to be doing it forever. You can change your combat damage, your global balance, which is your damage multiplier. Your graphical, you don't really need change. You can change that somewhere else. You can change your medical by how much experience you get. and how much I think the rate is. Yeah, you can change the rate and everything, as well as the bleeding rate. So you can have it so that you're bleeding very lowly, but that's up to you. Miscellaneous. Now here's what you want to change in miscellaneous. Experience gain. That changes the experience you gain, I guess, per hit. I don't really know. It doesn't explain it. Prices, leave that alone or just turn it to 0 so everything's free. Mostly what you're going carry weight. You can change your carry weight as well as your encumberment base. What else? Oh, and here's your XP. This is going to be something that you can change and make so overpowered that's not funny. Pretty much you can make it so that you're gaining experience at such a fast rate that one slash would get you like 3 levels or more. I'm just giving you a base down of what it can do. Anyways, that's all I'm going to say in this tutorial. The next one, I guess, will be putting actual stuff into the game. Like characters. I'm just going to do characters because buildings are hard, anything is hard, and it can crash the game. Not your system, but the game. You go into the game and you press Shift, I think, and F12, and it pretty much brings up the in-game editor where you can place stuff down, but it can crash because of this. So just be careful. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good day.